Hey everyone, it's Aislinn here. Welcome back to my channel if you are returning, and welcome if you are new. So this is just kind of a little update of what my tentative December and New Year's plans are for my stitching. I have done a lot of thinking. I was actually going to film an update a couple weeks back, but then life happened, and life is still going forward. It's a day-by-day process. So I don't really talk a lot about my private life online, so I will not be getting into what's happened. Just that uploads are going to be probably pretty sporadic, and I will not be doing my daily vlogs for December crafting, at least at this point. That may change throughout December, but at least for now, it's not happening. For those that don't know what December crafting is, I vlogged it for the first time last year. I have done it for years, where basically I take from the 1st to December 24th and do different crafting and either vlogging it, putting it on my Twitter or my Facebook. That is not going to be happening this year, at least at this time. So sorry if you found me through those videos last year. It is an annual thing I usually do. This year I don't think it's going to happen. I'm going to get into the whips right now that I plan to touch in December, and then I will go into what my New Year's plans are and show you basically the stash that I plan to work on. So yeah, so the first kit I plan to work on in December is this lovely kimono pattern by Dimensions. I don't plan at this time to do the background because I'm not the biggest fan of it, but I really love the kimono and the display, like the strings and that, so that I will be doing that part of it. I don't believe this has had any love since I last showed it. So basically, I always do this, always. Yeah, here is where we are starting for now. So yeah, slowly working my way through kind of this center, this kind of part right through here. So yeah, that's that plan. I've just dropped floss somewhere. I'll have to find that before my puppy does. Okay. I hope to actually maybe have that finished in December. Again, my life is up in the air. This one definitely had progress from the last time it was worked on, so I will post a picture of that here somewhere. It's another Dimensions kit. You're going to see a theme here for December, and of course I don't have the picture. Oh, it's up there. Here we go. Thought I put it in the bag, so I was looking for it, and it's actually still on my wall. So yeah, it's this lovely violin kit. I believe this is called Midnight Sonata. This is again by Dimensions. And here is where December will be starting. So I got a lot more in here done. I hope to have this whole like stained glass section finished by the end of December. That's this area right here, and then move over into the wall above it. So that is where that one is. And then last but not least, for the works in progress, I am definitely touching in December, or cross fingers touching. This is normally my Halloween stitch, but I just really fell in love with it while stitching it this last October. Decided I wanted to stitch it outside of Halloween, so that's what I'm going to be doing. That is this lovely Victorian charm pattern. I'll post a picture here somewhere, hopefully, of where it was last time. If I still have a picture, I should. And then here is where it ended up at the end of October last year, or this year. And then I'll be picking that up again in December. And I hope to get kind of this whole middle section that I'm working on right now. And hopefully, if all goes to plan, this top section. So basically this whole kind of 4-corner section will be done by the end of December. As I said, if all goes to plan. So that is it for the works in progress I hope to touch. Okay, so in the new year, there are 2 starts that I will be doing in January and February. I keep losing my train of thought. January is going, if my fabric shows up. I have ordered fabric in the missing threads. Hopefully they show up in time. But that is by Heaven and Earth Designs. It is the pattern Checkmate. I will post it here. I forget the artist off the top of my head, but I will put that in the picture that I'm going to put on screen. So yeah, that's my January start. Also in January, if there's time, I plan to start a Golden Kite kit, which is Home in the Mountains. It is a Lord of the Rings art, and I will post that here somewhere. This is actually one of my favorite Lord of the Rings artworks. I didn't even know that there was a kit that had this until I saw Suki, the Brown-Eyed Stitcher here on YouTube, is planning to start this in February, I believe she said, in one of her videos. And once I saw that there was a cross-stitch kit, I had to go out and buy it right away because I was like, oh, I need this. And I shopped my stash, and I have 99% of the threads and the fabric. So it also will be a definite start in January or February. I'm not sure exactly when, but it will be early in the year. Okay, that is it for plans that are cross fingers set in stone. The rest of my plans next year are basically, I want to get through as many of my paper kits, paper pattern kits as I can. I have a butt ton of them. I have found that I am less and less motivated to work on paper patterns. I worked on paper patterns for years and loved them. But I'm changing. My life has changed. The way I stitch has changed. I have also fallen a lot more in love with full coverage than I used to be. So yeah, it's just a change. And I have found since started in the pandemic, but when I started, especially when I started this channel and found out about, you know, the whole cross-stitch community and electronic patterns, PDFs, Pattern Keeper, and all that stuff, I found a much better way that suits my enjoyability more. It is not, unfortunately, on paper patterns. So I still want to do my paper patterns, but if I don't make myself do them, I'm probably not going to. I know myself enough to know that. So next year is shop from stash for anything that, anything I need to kit up, or anything that I want to start that's an electronic pattern, and get through as many of these paper kits as possible. A lot of these are Dimensions because that was my preferred company for paper patterns. I do have a couple others, I think two other kits that are not Dimensions. So yeah, that's kind of the plan. I'm going to go ahead and just get into the unstarted charts. I just had to do this at the end, so if you don't want to see that, feel free to, click off the video or whatever. So yeah, little whip parade of the charts I plan to work on in 2023 that are paper charts that I hope to either, if not have finished next year, have finished fairly quickly, because I want them done and out of my storage room. They're taking up space. So yeah, no particular order. I have this lovely little footprints kit. This is like 99% stitched writing, 90 maybe %. It's not very big. There's not a whole lot of threads, not a whole lot of colors. This is probably honestly going to be a weekend stitch at some point. So tentatively, this will be done on Easter. Cross fingers, knock on wood. Then I have this lovely Janlyn kit. Janlyn and I have a love-hate relationship. There's some of their kits I have adored. Most of the kits that I used to have of them I have not, and have since over the years been donated. But this is not very big. So again, not very many colors. I think there's only 20 colors, something like that. It's not very many colors at all. So a couple of weekends I should be able to get that done. Cross fingers, knock on wood. I'm going to be saying that a lot, probably. And then last but not least, for the non-Dimensions kits, is this beautiful ruby-haired, red-haired mermaid. This is charted by RTO. The artist is Victor Nitz. Okay, you know what? My mouth and my brain are not cooperating. Hello? I don't know if that's going to show up. It's a Russian company as far as I know. And I actually got this off of Amazon. So, but it does have the artist name in that on it. As far as I'm aware, I think RTO is a Russian company. I'm not sure. This has been in my stash a while, so I don't really know the background of the company or much about it, but I fell in love with this and I picked it up. And it has artist credits in that, so I'm comfortable showing it online. Pretty sure it's licensed. I learned also in the last couple of years, year and a bit, that's how you can tell if a pattern's licensed or not, is if it credits the artist. One of the ways. Okay. Video's getting long. Let's just get into the rest of it here. So there's this lovely Indian peacock. Yes, I keep my paper patterns in Ziploc bags. And there is, it doesn't really show it on here, but there is some lovely metallic threads and black sparkly threads and all of that. So yeah, excited to get into that at some point. Then we have, what is this, tulips, parrot tulips. These kits are a little larger, going to take me a little bit more time to work on. But yeah, so that is that one. And do I not have? There's actually 3 in this set. This is only the one. The others must be in the other pile. But there are these lovely, this is Jewels of the Orient, a couple lovely kimono ladies. I have a mild obsession with kimonos and and Japanese patterns and colors and stuff. So there's a few in here. Oh, I don't know where it is. I do have one that is a Japanese lady with a fan that is also a work in progress that I have stashed somewhere. I will put it in some update video. All right, let's just move on. Iris and Swan, lovely landscape piece. Getting confused. Okay. Take Time. Again, by dimensions. I'm not one normally for like aquatic life patterns, but I saw this. I really like the quote, and I think it's really cute. Kind of looks like a shelf. So yeah, that at some point. And this one here, Peonies and Delphiniums. That will be another start at some point. Butterfly Celebration. This is definitely one I'm going to do the background on. I'm not the biggest fan of, you know, backgrounds with a lot of writing, but I like this one. This one's really nice. So that one will have the background done on it. Oh, here's the other two. So there is, let me unfold this. So this is Elegance of the Orient. And then Mighty Samurai. Which will hopefully... These all seem to be of a similar size. I know that when I bought them, I believe they were all part of the same collection or a similar collection. So eventually they will all be displayed together. I need to make a little bit more room here. Just bear with me a second. Okay. Yes, I should those. Alright. Oh, there's only two more. Glad I put them away. Alright. And then following in with my love of Japanese aesthetics and artworks that I like on my wall, I have Japanese Garden, another lovely landscape, and Cherry Blossom Creek, another lovely landscape. So yeah, that's everything for December and January that is planned, or December and the New Year, I should say, that is planned at this time. Yeah, so if you stuck around this long in the video, thank you for coming in and staying for my ramblings. And have yourself a wonderful day, and I will see you when I can get to filming again. Hopefully, cross fingers, with some updates on some stuff. More stuff. Okay.